Welcome to the proximity. I'm having a Stanley Parable 6 adventure. Stanley's tiny skeleton. Let's begin the game, shall we?
This is the... All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
One man, one bucket, one chance to seize their destiny together. You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget
yeah,
ultra
I'll do the bucket last.
nonsense. I say we take it one step even further, which is why
But we're
I'm
at the end of the
proud
game.
to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2. Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features. For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people.
Jim.
So with... Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath.
Yeah, this seems to be...
Mind, forget whoever you are and simply become a person named Jim.
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim.
Jim.
All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
Jim.
See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button says. But no. Instead, oh,
Jim.
I can't even think
Jim.
about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
Jim.
Farewell, Jim button. Right, that one didn't have anything new. I kind of like the hole, though, so let's visit the hole anyway.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable 2. They would appreciate what I've created here.
What's that? It's an infinite hole.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games is a... You see? Isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
And this doesn't seem to have changed as well. I enjoyed the hole.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean.
That's true.
Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you... Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really... Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing.
You'll find out soon.
What's going on here?
It is infinitely
Stanley,
deep.
I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this... How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the, teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
And now we just get to hang out at the hole. To have a lovely time with the hole. And he's wrong. It is an infinite hole. We'll see. It's a wonderful, beautiful, infinite hole. Especially with our comforting bucket.
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer.
Það stingir nærmest sin oplyst.
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley! Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
What happens to this, Stanley? Ah! Didn't even consider that.
Go on. Try out some of the new features.
I think that last one was change yourself. Okay, how do I exit this place? I genuinely hope they sell the I saw the new content shirt. Well, this t-shirt is the best new feature. Okay, I want to exit the where you're supposed to exit, so the game officially moves on.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Is there actually a way out of here? The collectibles. I've already been here, yes. How do we actually get out? Oh, there's the exit.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But all right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now? So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay, are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Epilogue. How do I get there?
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right?
Oh, no, it just says
sort of-
epilogue.
Okay, never mind. Hold on, let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better.
Want that
I feel
collectible.
good about this. Here we go, version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Oh, this is confusing. Oh. But we were playing the Stanley Parable 5. Okay, well, which Stanley Parable is this going to be? I think we may have seen all the stuff we can see. Hello, I'm John Proxy. No, I'm the John Struck, aren't I? Anyway, welcome to the proximity. I'm having a Stanley Parable 7 adventure. Stanley versus love. Oh no, it's not showing me the new screens anymore. I want to see the new screens, damn it. Yeah, I think we're done, but I at least want to turn the screens on, so whenever I visit. Also, this is pretty... So this comes at the end of one of the endings. The narrator introduces a skip button, because one of the reviews, a real review by Cookie, I think it's a real review, says, oh, the narrator could do with a skip button, and so he invents a skip button, and you press it, and he's like, oh, you skipped it, it was about a minute there. And you press it again, and it's like, oh, it's like half an hour. Every time you click it, more time passes. And so, like, when you keep clicking it, it turns into a wasteland, basically. Let's go to the moon. We'll get there in no time. It crashed. Did it crash? Yeah, it did. It crashed. Damn it! I just want the screen back. Oh well, we're now playing. What game are we on? Full. Hello, I'm the John Struct. This is a game written by David Whedon. I'm having a Stanley Parable 8 adventure. Employee of the Whole. And it looks like we're going to have to finish the epilogue. Damn it! It's very pretty, but I didn't realise... We're just going to have to ignore the new content. I want to see the new, funny new screens. I was going to do a thing where every so often I just turn the game on and see the new things. We're just going to go in a straight line this time. Contemplate our time in this game. See if we can find the horizon. And I don't feel bad that I completed it in like 3 days. Because I bought a pizza the day afterwards and that cost me more. I'm not taking that stinking bucket with me. I don't need no bucket. Right. Almost there. They're wrong. There's going to be so many sequels. Just so many. I guess this way we get to collect infinite collectibles as well. Did I just walk backwards? How? How did I walk backwards? Just trying to rush through this as quickly as I can. Don't go that way then. Go this way.
Jim.
There we go. Damn it, you can't go through this like, faster. Stanley Parable 9. Right. A game of paperwork. Let's do it. No, I got it. I've got the broken achievement. Okay. Right. The Stanley Parable 9. Game of paperwork. Right, I'm gonna let you go, I think. Well, we could see what the Stanley Parable 10 is like, but maybe I'll do that on my own. Maybe we'll do it 100 times, 1,000 times Stanley Parable. We'll see what how many you can have. I've been the John Struct. I've been having a Stanley Parable adventure. Ultra Deluxe, let's call it. I guess I'm going to be doing something else in a minute. Because it is a Friday night, isn't it? But we've finished this game. I'm not going to do my usual credits thing where I ask people to, you know, come watch, because if you're watching this on the YouTube, then I don't know. Look, Alex Hirsch did additional voice work. Anyway, yeah, thank you very much for watching. And farewell. I might be back in like 10 minutes. I might make myself a cup of tea, stream some Final Fantasy or something. We'll see what I fancy. Anyway, thank you for watching this.